Have you noticed this? Many men over the age of 60 begin to feel that the morning no longer feels the same. The body no longer wakes up with energy. The mind feels foggy, and the legs seem heavier. You are not the only one experiencing this. According to the National Institute on Aging, up to 64% of men over 60 experience a decline in morning vitality without knowing the real cause. What is even more concerning is that only about one-third of them realize that this is not just aging. It is a quiet warning sign from the nervous and circulatory systems. I understand this feeling. You are still trying to take care of yourself. You still believe that eating well and doing light exercise is enough. But according to Dr. Abraham Morgentaler from Harvard Medical School, the deeper cause lies in the reduced blood circulation in the lower abdomen and the imbalance of male hormones that come with aging. The good news is that this can absolutely be improved if you know how to press the right points. And the best part is, you do not need any medicine or expensive equipment. Just 2 minutes a day, with 3 simple pressure points that I am about to share. You can begin to feel the return of the energy that has been quietly sleeping inside you. Before we continue, make sure to hit subscribe and turn on the bell. Every week, you will receive more helpful tips to maintain your strength as you age. If you find this useful, type the number 1 below. If it is not quite right for you yet, feel free to type 0. I always read every comment. What is your body trying to tell you? After the age of 60, there are changes that many people simply consider natural. Poor sleep, waking up tired, a lack of excitement, or no longer feeling strong like in middle age. But what most people do not realize is that these signs are not just about aging. They are your body's quiet way of asking for help. It is a message that your circulatory system and hormonal balance are no longer working as they once did. According to experts in urology and endocrinology, including Dr. Kevin McVeary, senior member of the American Urological Association, the loss of morning vitality is directly linked to 2 factors. The first is a weakening of the parasympathetic nervous system. The second is the decline in male hormone production, also known as age-related hormones. These 2 changes do not only affect how strong you feel, they also reduce sensitivity in the lower abdomen, cause nighttime urination, make sleep more difficult, and lead to emotional imbalance. When you were younger, your body could easily regulate the flow of blood to important organs each morning. But after years of dealing with stress, lack of movement, and unhealthy eating habits, your nervous system starts to send mixed signals. The blood vessels tighten more often, circulation becomes interrupted, and little by little, that feeling of energy starts to fade. The real problem is that most men are never taught how to listen to their bodies. They do not know that there are specific nerve points in the body that can help restore that circulation naturally. This is not some kind of mystery. It is knowledge supported by both traditional medicine and modern science. These pressure points are connected to nerves in the pelvic region, the prostate, and the urinary system. The good news is that you can begin to restore this balance with one simple action, by activating 3 basic pressure points on your own body. No devices, no medicine, just 2 minutes a day. With the right awareness and intention, and your body will begin to remember how it was designed to work. The first point, below the navel. If you place your hand on your abdomen and feel the area about 2 finger widths below your navel. You will find what traditional medicine calls the Sea of Energy. The scientific name for this point is CV6, short for Conception Vessel 6. This is not a symbolic or spiritual idea. In fact, according to modern anatomy, this area is where a network of lower abdominal nerves, capillaries, and key blood vessels connected to the male endocrine and urinary systems are concentrated. CV6 is considered the gateway of male vitality. When blood flow to this area is disrupted, you may experience frequent nighttime urination, tightness in the lower abdomen, fatigue upon waking, or a lack of mental clarity in the morning, but when this point is properly activated. Blood circulation is restored, pressure on the prostate and bladder is relieved, and the body regains a natural sense of ease and comfort. I clearly remember the case of Mr. Bill, 67 years old, living in the state of Minnesota. He used to be a firefighter and stayed in good health for many years. But after retirement, he began to feel low, without energy in the morning. Even though he continued to exercise regularly, he came to see me with a skeptical expression when I instructed him to gently press on CV6 using 2 fingers for 30 seconds before bed. But after just 6 days, he returned to the clinic with a bright look in his eyes and said, "I don't know what happened, but something inside me feels like it just came back." There was nothing magical about it. It was simply that his body had begun responding to the correct signal, thanks to the awakening of the central energy point. When you gently press on CV6 while breathing slowly and steadily, you are sending a message to your nervous system. Let the flow restart. This seemingly simple action helps relieve lower abdominal tension, relax the pelvic floor muscles, and most importantly, increase blood flow to the essential areas of the male urinary and hormonal systems. And the best part is, you can do this right at home, anytime you feel the need to reconnect with your body. But this is only the beginning. The second point, top of the head. After opening the flow from your lower abdomen, the next important step is to return your mind to a peaceful state. The truth is, after the age of 60, many men still carry a tense mind even when the body has already retired. Work may have ended, but worries, mental burdens, and quiet anxiety about health continue to weigh heavily on the nervous system every day. This is why the GV20 point, also known as the 100 convergences, located at the top of the head, plays such an important role. This point lies at the crown of the scalp, where an imaginary line connecting the 2 ears crosses with the line running from the forehead to the back of the neck. In Eastern medicine, GV20 is considered the center for regulating blood flow to the brain. In modern medicine, this point is linked to the sympathetic nervous system, which directly affects heart rate, blood pressure, sleep, and even hormonal response. I once met Mr. Richard, 72 years old, a widower living in Oregon. He shared with me, "It's not that I don't want to be healthy. It's that my mind never rests. I wake up at 3 a.m. almost every day." When I showed him how to gently press on GV20 with his fingertip for 30 seconds each night, he was skeptical. But after 1 week, he emailed me saying, "I slept for 5 straight hours for the first time in months." That morning, I felt like something inside me was waking up. Science now shows that stress and mental tension can constrict blood vessels, affect the lower abdomen, disrupt urinary function, and reduce the production of male hormones. When you gently press on GV20, a safe signal is sent to the nervous system. This helps relax blood vessels, ease pressure in the pelvic region, and stimulate natural hormone production. You do not need to understand all the complex terms. What you need is to sit still, breathe deeply, and gently press the top of your head. Just like knocking on a door that has been closed for too long, simply to send the message, it is time for peace to return. The final point, soles of the feet. Once the lower abdomen has been awakened and the mind has been calmed, there is still one more important point that helps bring everything together into a continuous flow. That point is K1, also known as the bubbling spring, located right on the sole of your foot. This point is not unfamiliar in Eastern traditional medicine, but it is often overlooked in the daily health routines of older adults in the West. K1 is located just above the heel, in the small hollow near the padded area beneath the big toe. This area holds hundreds of peripheral nerve endings that connect directly to the central nervous system and the organs that regulate hormonal balance. Simply put, when you gently activate the K1 point, you are sending a clear signal to your nervous system that the body is ready to shift from a defense mode into a recovery mode. I remember a powerful case, Mr. Harold, 69 years old, from California. He had complained that for nearly a year, he had not had a full night's sleep. He constantly felt unsettled and out of balance after practicing the first 2 points. He still did not feel much change, but after adding a gentle K1 press each night before bed, just 3 days later, he called me and said, "I slept like I was 40 again. And this morning, I woke up feeling like I found myself again." Why does this happen? Because, as we age, the body often stays in a low-level alert state, known as background stress. This condition causes blood vessels to constrict, breathing to become shallow, and the endocrine system to slow down. Pressing on K1 helps activate the vagus nerve and the hypothalamic region, shifting the body from a tense mode into a state of deep relaxation. This is exactly what the body needs to allow blood to reach areas that have been quietly neglected. You do not need to press hard or massage for a long time. Just one gentle touch on each foot, with slow breathing, is enough to help the body reconnect from head to toe, from the mind to the lower abdomen, down to the ground, the place that keeps you steady and brings you back into the present moment. Once you understand each pressure point from the lower abdomen to the top of the head and the soles of the feet, the next step is no longer about knowledge. It is about consistency and presence each day. That is why I call this a 2-minute ritual, not just a mechanical routine. You do not need a lot of time, just a quiet space, a soft chair, or a clean spot on your bed. Begin with 3 slow breaths. Do not rush. Inhale through your nose. Count to 4. Hold for 2 seconds. Exhale through your mouth. Count to 6. Repeat 3 times. This reminds your body that you are here, not chasing worries, not forcing anything, just listening. Next, place 2 or 3 fingers on CV6 about 2 finger widths below your navel. Press gently and evenly for about 30 seconds. Imagine the blood from your heart flowing down to your lower abdomen, slowly warming a place that has been neglected. Do not think, just feel. Then, move your hand to the top of your head, GV20. Use your fingertips to gently tap the center of your scalp. Let your tapping follow a steady rhythm, like the ticking of a clock, not fast, not forceful. During those 30 seconds, imagine your thoughts falling away like autumn leaves, drifting down onto a still lake without making a ripple. Your mind does not need to do anything, just breathe. Finally, bring your hands down to the soles of your feet. 1. Use your thumb or 2 fingers to lightly touch the hollow area near the padded base of your big toe. Do 1 foot at a time, about 20 seconds each. You can do this while sitting or lying down with your knees slightly bent. Imagine you are charging your whole body, like a gentle current flowing from the ground up to your heart and back down to your lower belly. That is all. The whole process takes less than 2 minutes. No devices, no medication, no complicated techniques. Just you, your breath, and a genuine connection with your body. Those who practice regularly often share that after just a few days. They begin to sleep more deeply, feel more relaxed, and experience a natural return of morning vitality, not loud, not forced, but like a quiet life, gently rising from within. If you have started to feel subtle changes from the 2-minute daily ritual, congratulations! You are beginning to reconnect with the natural rhythm your body was meant to follow. But how can you maintain these results? How can you turn this flowing energy into a lasting foundation for vitality in your later years? The answer lies in a few small things that carry quiet yet powerful effects. First is water. Did you know that most men over 60 experience mild, ongoing dehydration without realizing it? This reduces blood volume, narrows blood vessels, slows down hormone activity, and leaves you feeling tired even after a full night's sleep. So start with a warm glass of water each night before bed. To enhance absorption, add a small slice of lemon or a pinch of pure sea salt. Second is minerals, especially magnesium. According to research from the American Urological Association, magnesium helps relax pelvic muscles, regulate the nervous system, and support hormone production. You can get it from foods like pumpkin, almonds, or boiled spinach. Or you can take a supplement before bed. It is simple, yet highly effective. Third is a gentle evening. Many people have the habit of eating dinner late, eating too much, or drinking alcohol to help with sleep. But in reality, these things force your liver, stomach, and endocrine system to work harder while you sleep. Try eating earlier and more lightly. A bowl of oatmeal, a few slices of avocado, or some vegetable soup can help your body truly rest when night falls. Fourth is your breathing. During each pressure point session, pay attention to your breath. Do not press in a hurried or distracted state. Place your palm on your chest and feel each breath. Acupressure is not just a technique. It is a ritual, a way of sending a message of care to yourself. Finally, there is consistency. Do not expect changes overnight. Your body is a lifelong companion, one that has been through many ups and downs with you. Give it time to listen, to trust you again. In return, it will offer you more than you expect, not just better sleep or a more refreshed morning, but the feeling of truly being in charge of yourself once more. You have just gone through a journey with no medication, no miracle promises, just a return to the natural signals your body once knew how to listen to. The 3 simple pressure points, CV6 below the navel. GV20 at the top of the head,
Но при
and
развитии
K1 on the
хронической
soles of the
болезни
feet are
почек
three
фосфор
small
не
gateways
выводится с
leading you
мочой
back to
и
true vitality,
развивается
not
гиперфосфат.
forced, not artificial. We often think that losing strength is a natural part of aging, that the powerful feeling in the morning is just a memory of youth. But the truth is, it never left you. It has only been quiet, waiting for you to touch it in the right place, in the right way, with the right intention, with just 2 minutes a day, a little time for yourself. You are rebuilding the bridge between body, emotion, and mind, the very foundation that has supported you your whole life. And when you pair this with a glass of water at the right time, a light dinner, and a deep breath, you are doing something no medicine can replace. You are healing yourself through your own awareness. Start tonight. Just place 2 fingers below your navel. Inhale slowly and feel. You may not notice anything right away, but stay consistent, because the deepest changes often come from the simplest actions. If you found today's content helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We will continue sharing videos on nutrition, exercises, and herbal tips to help maintain male vitality in later life. And if you have tried any of the 3 pressure points, leave a comment below. Your small story might be the big encouragement someone else needs to find their way back to themselves.